What's going on, Graveyard Shift family? It is your fearless shift leader, Dalen, clocked in for another amazing shift. Family, I don't know how much time I have out here today, only because you see those clouds behind me. It's one of them Texas. Oh, I don't know if I told y'all, I'm in Texas. I'm in Dallas, Texas, y'all. You know how the weather is in Dallas. It'll rain, stop, and that's what those type of clouds look like. So I'm trying to catch y'all in between rain splatters. But let me tell you how just interesting things work. Now this literally just might be a coincidence, but y'all tell me. So I am at the resting community where my grandmother is resting, and my Aunt Katie that passed away not too long ago is resting. She's over here. My grandmama is over here. So I knew that I had a couple of classmates that were buried in this resting community. And I always try to come through here, and I search a little area at a time when I come, and I never could ever find my classmate, Eddie Yearby. So today I pulled into the resting community, and there was a funeral happening by my grandmother. So I couldn't go to my grandmother's grave. It was so many people was already over there. I guess my grandmama got a new neighbor. It's a new kid on the block on my grandmama's side of the resting community. So I just pulled over to the side to let them do what they do. And I got out, and I was like, maybe I can, you know what I'm saying, just come walk. And I was like, let me go sit on this bench. Anytime there's a bench inside of a resting community, I feel like it's placed there for you to sit on and take it all in. And I was like, what is under the tree? Why would I not? And y'all, I dang near fainted. Literally. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me turn the camera around. Now, literally, I come to this bench, and right here, Edward A. Yearby III. We love you and we miss you. I didn't even know they gave my boy a bench. Right here. Right here. Edward A. Yearby III. November 12th, 1984, May 16, 2010. Beloved son, brother, and father, forever in our hearts. That boy Eddie. Hey, honestly, I feel like you standing here right now looking at me just like that, bro. That boy Eddie. That boy Eddie. And then right next to Eddie. Now this young man here, Charles Holmes, I met Charles. When did we meet, bro? We probably met in maybe the first grade, maybe the second grade. That boy Chuck, Charles C.A. Holmes, man. January 7, 1985, November 30th, 2012. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. That boy Chuck. So, Eddie and Charles were best friends. So they passed away 2 years apart. So their families buried them next to each other. And this is Eddie's bench that they put here, I'm assuming. I didn't know he had one. So me and Eddie was cool in high school. I'm not going to get up here and make it seem like we was the best of friends. But we had classes together, you know, mutual friends, took trips together. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a really, really, really good time. Chuck, I met him, like I said, early on, maybe when I was like 7. So I just have been knowing Chuck for a long, long time. Yeah. It's just interesting to think about. So I say Chuck passed away in 2012, and I don't know all the details of Chuck's passing. But from what I heard, and I could be wrong, and I don't want to put any wrong information out there, but I think it might have had something to do with, I don't know if he maybe ingested something, or I don't know. Something might have been laced with something, you know what I'm saying? One of those type situations, and he passed away. Eddie's passing, I think, threw everyone off. Eddie was loved by everyone at our high school. Eddie was an athlete. He played football. He was the one that could always crack a joke. He could rap. Like, Eddie was just the cool dude that everybody knew and respected. No smut on his name, no dirt on his name, never did nothing foul. Like, Eddie was Eddie. Like, Eddie was Eddie. Everybody know a cool Eddie. That was Eddie. So Eddie ends up going to college in Oklahoma. I want to say maybe he went to Langston. And I want to say he graduated 2010. So yeah, he graduated. And I think the story is it was during maybe like the homecoming of Langston, you know, where alumni and people go back, or whatever it was. Him and a group of friends, I guess, got into it with another group of people. Both groups get into their respective vehicles and they pull off. Eddie is sitting in the back. And again, Eddie, if I'm wrong, man, forgive me, but this is what I remember reading back then. Eddie was sitting in the back seat of the car in the middle, and his car pulls into a gas station. The car with the gentleman, with the boys that they had just got into it with, file in the gas station as well. The car with the guys, two guys end up getting out the car immediately with guns and start shooting into the car that Eddie was in. I think 2 or 3 people got hit in the back of the car. Eddie, unfortunately, was shot, I believe, in the neck and died on the scene. Yeah, it was hard because Eddie was like the first person in our like class to like get murdered. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had people that passed away, but that was like one of your most popular friends from high school, a couple years out of high school, gets murdered. It was like that. Like, it hit everybody like that. So I've always, you know, thought about, ever since I've been doing the graveyard shift, I was like, man, it would always be kind of cool to, you know, just go holler at somebody that I know. And I just forgot. I didn't even realize that Chuck was buried right next to him. So I'm here with Chuck and Eddie. So yeah, I'm just gonna, I don't know. I'm just gonna pull out the spirit box, y'all. We'll see. Love, love, love. All right, Graveyard Shift family. Eddie, Chuck, what's going on, fellas? Man, I have not talked to y'all boys in years. Yeah. I moved to Atlanta right after we graduated high school. Eddie went to Oklahoma. I'm not sure where Chuck went, but everybody kind of just went their separate ways. So it's easy to kind of just, you know, get lost in that time where everyone is like finding themselves after high school. So people go separate ways, meet new people, hang with new people. But yeah, I know it's crazy. I talk to ghosts now, man. Well, yeah. I know I can just hear Eddie cracking the joke like, what? I came up with a TV show where I started hunting ghosts, and now I have like kind of grown and developed into trying to speak directly with those that are resting. So I don't know if y'all ever seen me. I'm sure y'all right here. My grandmama is literally right over here. Y'all are in the same neighborhood, so you probably seen me come over here, and you know, I walk past or drive past all the time. But now I know where y'all boys resting. I'm always stop by and speak to you. But I say all that to say, fellas, you can talk to me now if you want to. There's this speaker, and I'm using an app on my phone. And essentially, if you guys want to talk to me, y'all can talk through this app and I can hear you. Y'all, I know with everything in me. Like, I feel it. Like, they both are right here cracking jokes and laughing. Like, I am being made fun of right now. Like, I hear it and I feel it. And everybody that knows them knows, oh, for sure. That's what's going on. Chuck, Eddie, are either one of y'all here with me right now? You said that is something interesting? Here, why don't you tell me your name? Watch this. Let me hear you say your name. That's smart. So I guess you can talk to people. They said I'm talking. I think Eddie and Chuck are talking to each other. So ask me. You want to ask me what? Said ask me again. I missed it the first time. Said this is hard. Okay. Well, let's hold on 1 second. Let me tell y'all what that felt like to me. That felt like Eddie and Chuck were talking to each other about what was going on. And I think that they were understanding that they could hear themselves and we could hear them communicating. And it seemed like somebody was like, ask them. Like, I gotta ask them the question. This is what I'm just gathering just with my naked ear. And I think that they asked something, but I just couldn't pull it together. And they're like, well, let me ask them again. So it seems like that's the conversation that's going on that I'm feeling right now. Y'all let me know what y'all are hearing. And again, I haven't edited anything. I haven't gone back and listened. This is just my naked ear seemingly eavesdropping on two of my friends from back in the day. But let me try to speak to you both individually to see if I can maybe get your name and kind of like direct some questions towards you. So Chuck, let me start with you, Brody. Charles, can you say your name for me?
Everything
Try one more time, just for safekeeping. Okay. So Chuck, let me ask you this. Do you remember what school we met at? You went there for a short period of time. That's how I know I'm talking to Chuck. Where did we meet at, Chuck? Okay. I'm gonna go back and listen to it. But remember, we met at DeSoto Private School, man. So Chuck, let me ask you this, buddy. How have you been resting? Are you at peace? Does it make your transition easier being with Eddie? So Chuck, let me ask you this. Is there anything that you would like to say to anyone who's watching? Chuck, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Eddie! Eddie, man, what's up, man? Are you here, brother? You moved out? Where'd you move to, Eddie? He said, I don't know, I was being funny. That's fair. That's fair. Eddie, man, bro. He said we meet again. Eddie, you shocked the world, bro, when you passed away, man. Afterwards. You literally shocked the world, man.
Something I'm used to.
You said something I'm used to? Yeah. Dang. So, the boys, I don't even know if I told y'all. The two boys that killed him, I don't know if I told y'all this or not, but they were the son of a police officer. Y'all was sons of a police officer? Anyway, yeah, they got life. Eddie, the guys that hurt you, man, do you know they end up getting life in prison? How do you feel about their punishment? Do you feel like they deserve more punishment? What type of punishment do you feel like they deserve, Eddie? Have you forgiven them?
Since this is one. Where is it?
So Eddie, I know you transitioned so quick. Did it take you time to forgive the being that hurt you?
Family.
Have you So let me ask you this. So these two boys took your life, Eddie. And with you being transitioned over, do you have the opportunity to kind of like, and I feel like knowing you, I could ask you something like this. I don't know if I would ask, maybe I would, anybody else, but with knowing that these two boys took your life and knowing they had to go through trial and they're in jail, sitting in a cell, do you ever go to them and either watch them, check up on them, bother them? You know, like, do you do anything like that? Or do you just leave them alone and just let them deal with their own fate and judgment? You said no, they can't rest, or you can't rest.
I like and this is
well, let me that, like, y'all both know me. Can y'all tell me my name?
I see. What are you eating?
Chuck or Eddie, can one of y'all say my name?
I like what? And might be.
So Eddie, have you been watching your little girl grow up?
Is it not?
Should I have? What is the one thing you miss the most, Eddie? My kid. Yeah. Yeah. But you've been watching her grow up, though, right? Are you able to not only watch her, but are you able to, like, look after her and protect her? Eddie, is there anything else you would like to say to everybody? Something about your family crying out, your parents? Whatever. Well, look, Eddie, what's a message you got for the DeSoto High School class of 2003, man?
was a plus 30 minutes. I'm only breaking point. So, our days. It's a lot of to make short that you do with the client. We never help.
All right, fellas. I'm gonna come back and talk to y'all, man. I came here to talk to my grandmama and my auntie. I ain't come here to talk to y'all, but I stumbled across y'all, and I'm glad that I did. Everything happens for a reason. Again, I didn't think that y'all were over here. I would have never found you because I looked in this area, but I looked closer down this way. I would have never looked back up here for you guys. So I'm glad that there was, someone resting. I'm glad my grandmama got a neighbor. You know what I'm saying? That means they do it well. They gentrifying the block. But yeah, I would have never came to this bench and saw you guys. So I'm glad that I did, man. But boys, I will be back to come see y'all every time I come through here. I hope y'all are resting well. I hope y'all are at peace, man. Shifting is always interesting when it's somebody you know. Were we talking to Eddie and Chuck? I don't know. Did it seem like Eddie was giving a lot of answers that I was able to hear in real time? It seemed like it for sure. I'm anxious to go back and listen to it. But it's just cool to be home. It's cool to be home, and it's interesting. Like, this is home. Like, literally, my grandmama's over there, my auntie's over here, 2 of my classmates are here. Like, these are, like, I grew up literally right down the street. Like, this is like, I don't know, it feels different. Y'all, we got more videos dropping. This is a little midweek. This is a little midweek bite-sized snack. I got another video dropping either Friday or Saturday, y'all. It's a PTO. It's definitely interesting PTO. But yeah. Shifting ain't easy, but somebody has to do it. Oh yeah, tomorrow, Friday the 13th, our new t-shirts drop. And honestly, if you check the website tonight, which is hopefully this video goes out on Thursday, today, June the 12th, you might can pre-order your shirt early. You check it right about now. But head on over to our website, www.thegraveyardshift.tv, and you can purchase your Fearless t-shirt. And remember, all the t-shirt sales go to support the channel, y'all. We do pre-sales Friday through Sunday. I place the order on Monday. I will probably pick up the shirts then by that Friday, and then they start going out immediately. So these are pre-sales that we do. So don't be trying to buy a t-shirt today and hitting me up tomorrow asking where your t-shirt is, because it ain't gonna be nowhere, because they don't start getting made till Monday. So yeah, check that website, get the t-shirt, get your uniform, yeah. Remain fearless. I know they laughing at me. I spiritually hear the Jonesins. I hear it. Y'all, let me get to it. Love, love, love. I love what we do. I love it. And I love you too.